Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to our channel. Dear students, in today's lecture, we shall discuss four topics: geometric sequence, geometric series, geometric mean, and sum of geometric series. We have discussed arithmetic series in the previous lecture, and today in this lecture we shall discuss geometric sequence. Look at the numbers 1, 3, 9, 27 and so on. There is a pattern used in these numbers. If we consider first term of this arrangement as 1, the second is 3, third one is 9, fourth one is 27. This shows that each term is multiplied by 3 to get the next term. This number which is being multiplied is known as common ratio. And we can find out the common ratio using this notation as third term divided by second term. Answer is 3. Same common ratio can be found if we divide fourth term by the third term. Again, answer is same, that is 3. This same answer is telling us that these numbers are placed in a geometric sequence. So geometric sequence is, the numbers of the geometric sequence are obtained by multiplying a constant number. This constant number is called common ratio. Now I shall try to derive the formula to find out nth term of the geometric sequence. If I represent A1, first term as A1, to get the second term of the geometric sequence, definitely I have to multiply first term by R. First term multiplied by R will give us second term of the sequence, and this second term can be written as A raised to A1 R raised to 2 minus 1. Coming to the third term. Now second term is multiplied by R. You will get A1 R square. Now A1 R square can be written as A1 R raised to 3 minus 1. To get the fourth term of the sequence, we have to multiply third term by R, and you will get A1 R cube. Now this A1 R cube can be written as A1 R raised to 4 minus 1. Dear students, if you look at the pattern followed in the first four terms, we can easily come to this conclusion that the nth term will be, if second term is A2 is A1 R raised to 2 minus 1, third term of the geometric sequence is A1 R raised to 3 minus 1, fourth term of the geometric sequence is A1 R raised to 4 minus 1. Obviously, the nth term of the sequence will be A1 R raised to n minus 1. This is called general term of the geometric sequence. There are four unknown elements involved: an, A1 first term, R common ratio, and number of term. We can find out any number of term if we know first term, if we know common ratio, then we can find out, provided if we are required to, for example, if in the sequence which I have mentioned here, we are required to find out 100th term. Simply A1 will be replaced by 1 and R will be replaced by 3 because common ratio was 3, and at place of n we shall put 100. We shall get 3 raised by 99 as 100th term of the geometric series which I have mentioned. So this is, gentlemen, this is the formula with the help of which we can find out any number of term of the geometric series, provided we know first term and common ratio and the number of term. Now the next topic is geometric series. The terms of the geometric sequence are separated by comma. If comma is replaced by the sign of addition, that means if we add all the terms of geometric series, we get, if all the terms of geometric sequence are added, then we get geometric series. And geometric series is represented by Sn, A1 plus A1R, A1R square, A1R cube, and so on, A1R raised to n minus 1. This is the relation of a geometric sum of a geometric series. Now we want to find out a formula to find out the sum of geometric series. Let us take this equation as 1. Multiplying both sides by R. If we multiply both sides of equation number 1 by r, we get this relation. Now, subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. We get Sn minus Rsn. As you know that when you are subtracting one algebraic expression from the second one, then the second term, each term of the second expression, the sign will be changed. Instead of plus, you will make them negative. And now, if you consider these two expressions, this one and this one, you can see that first term a1 will be written here, and this term will be cancelled. These two terms will be cancelled. These two terms will be cancelled. Second last term from here, the last term of this will be cancelled by this, and you are left with these two terms. On the right hand side, a1 minus a1 r is per n. Taking Sn common from left hand side and a1 common from right hand side, and then dividing both sides by 1 minus r, because 1 minus r is not equal to 0. Dear students, this is the formula to find out sum of geometric series, and you can see that I have changed this just taking minus sign common from the numerator as well as from the denominator, which will be cancelled, and you will get a1 r is per n minus 1 r minus 1, provided if r is less than 1. If r is less than 1, obviously the series will be known as decreasing sequence, and this formula will be used to find out the decreasing sequence, sum of decreasing sequence of the geometric series. And if r is greater than 1, then we use this formula to find out sum of geometric series with r greater than 1. From the same formula, in the geometric series, we have also to find out the sum of infinite geometric series. If let us take r is half, squaring both sides, r say 1 by 4, 1 by 4 0.25, 1 by 2 0.5. If I take r cube mean 1 by 8 0.125, and r4 1 by 16 0.0612. You have noticed that when r is less than 1, that is 1 by 2, square, cube and 4, and increasing in the same way, you are going to get our answer approaching to 0. So if we apply this condition that when r is less than 1 and n approaches to infinity, then r is where n will approach to 0. So putting this value here, we can get now the formula to find the S infinity. S infinity means sum of infinite geometric series, and it will be a1 1 minus 0 over 1 minus r. Simply a1 over 1 minus r. This is the formula which we use to find out sum of infinite geometric series, provided r is less than 1. Now we come to the next topic, and that is geometric means. Geometric mean is a number g if it is placed between the two numbers a and b. Then this number make these three numbers in a geometric sequence. As a result, when we place G between A and B, then as a result we get a geometric sequence. And as per definition of the geometric sequence, common ratio between the corresponding terms, any two consecutive terms, is the same. Second divided by first is equal to third divided by second. So G square is equal to AB and G is equal to plus minus AB and O. These are the two geometric means between two numbers A and B. There are many important questions related to the formula which we have derived today in this lecture. In the next lecture, I shall try to solve some of the important questions related which can be solved using these formula. This geometric mean doesn't mean that there is only one geometric mean between A and B. There can be more than 2, 3, 4 and so many geometric means we can find between the given two numbers. And I shall try to solve some of the questions which are important from the examination point of view in the next lecture. And these, I think we have covered all the topics which I have selected for today's lecture, and that is the end of this lecture. And in the next lecture, inshallah, I shall try to solve some of the problems which are really problem for the students, but they are important from the examination point of view. That is the end of today's lecture. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.